and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? At all? The accent stuck for a second there. Nothing in common at all? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason he didn't do much work with the chief prospector. But my sister caught the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot. So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. I don't mean any offense, but like, could you stop shaving your fucking chin at the crime scene? I mean, Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoe detectives until 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh really, now he tells me. You're a patrolman now? How can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambino? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do, nothing important at least. Oh, he's nothing but a sad old cow dog, can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs around with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just he don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation. Alright, that's kind of interesting. What do we got? Alright, compadre. Count to 3. Huh? You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone. This is what we do down in Texas. Does this check out Texans? And at all? I can't imagine it does. Remind me never to visit Texas. Same thing again. Alright. The prospector's bright red steed came in at a trot real slow like. A trot. My Madonna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later. So it seems the chief prospector was laying in wait. Maybe waiting for a prince to ride in on his bright red horse. I feel like I might need to play this again to understand it. So what you mean is, the killer intended to use Edgeworth's car all along. I want to read that again. I forgot to rotate. Alright, I forgot this has this now. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Yeah. I forgot that was an option now. There's gonna be shit I missed from that, hey. It was presented again and super sick. 5:12 p.m. The prospector's bright road steed came in at a trot, real slow like. A trot? What the fuck's a trot? I'm a seagull, I don't know this term. And my Madonna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later. So it seems the chief prospector was laying in wait. Maybe waiting for a prince to ride in on his bright red horse. So what you mean is, the killer intended to use Edgeworth's car all along? Ah. A toy shield. Suits the boy well. What exactly could you do with a shield? What exactly could you shield with that? A toy knot, maybe? Officer Marshall? Don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth? You don't like him, right? We get the point. You know, when I was a detective, I got one of those. Let me guess. Did it have a cave for King of Detectives on it? Hey, they could use the same shield over and over. Don't you sell prosecutor's office and criminal affairs? Surprisingly cheap. You know it. They got cheaper with every passing year, I tell you. Right, I want to look at this one. With that ability to rotate, yeah? Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoors man. Oh, that's a scary thought. How am I meant to move the... Wait, hear me out here. We can move the knife in all kinds of directions. What I can't move is the... At one point something I thought flashed. Ah, it's the thing I already had, okay. I presented him that, didn't I? Ah, fuck it, let's do it again. Alright, compadre. Count to 3. Huh? You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone. Yeah. Alright, let's try this one. Can we examine that? Yes, we can. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID number that. What else were these? Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place. True. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID. Yabadab. D. Wouldn't that be a lot better? A yabadab? Well, it does have a ring to it. Exactly my point. Yabba-dabba-doo. Nothing on the back. The system is not awesome. Because you're just forever moving the card, not the... How do I move the... I don't get it. I'm out of things to throw at him. We didn't create a new talking topic. Slide with me. You can look at some shit here. Do you know what? I might as well. No. I thought I could use the fucking useless light as maybe a hat stand. I can. Great. Since that light does nothing anyway, it might as well hold my hat, right? Let's examine some shit. Starting with this. That's meant to be a cell phone. I was thinking it was a walkie-talkie. This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest it belonged to the victim. Can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Absolutely. Let's check it out. Huh? Aye, it went operating without me again. His phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. My phone doesn't even have a blue button. Convenient, isn't it? Obviously not. Well, you know, time wouldn't have got rid of whatever that was. I'm surprised you don't know about it. I do remember having phones like this with that whole 3 buttons up there, and there used to be the hang up and the answer buttons below it, like where they've got the blue button. There was like a green and a red button for, you know, answer or hang it up. But yeah, through those, the menu arrow buttons, you could get to redial, I guess. Sorry to disappoint, but even I know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation. My generation. Whatever, let's check this phone out. I don't think Phoenix is that much older than her, really. We can't. We can't see what that redial button was. Wait, something's lighting up. There it is. Now to see who the owner of this called last. I do need a little help today just because I'm feeling dizzy, and the snack that's beside me is chips. So we're going to open them. And there's a reason I bought them, right? Just the salt. I've been craving salt. At least he's open. I'm just going to throw some portion control onto a plate. I don't think I have a peg on my desk is a problem. Never mind. It'll be fine. Note to self. A defense attorney doesn't think first. He just pushes the button. Beep. Hey, that song. I know that song. Oh. Hey, what's going on over there? Sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Yeah, it seemed like an obvious thing to do, so I just did it. Whose phone is this anyway? Why was it on the ground over there? Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky. What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. How could she have been stabbing someone while making a phone call? Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this. Who'd she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. You heard a phone ring just now. One of them newfangled ringtones. Oh, that. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah. It's kind of strange, but I think I had one like this. Someone called me right as we picked up the phone. A wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Texas, where he's not from. This hat, much as I love it, really messes up my hair. And that I do not love. Uh-oh. I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Property of Lana Sky. Last call was made at 5:18, day of the murder. It looks like it was to us. Because otherwise, why did my phone ring? A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are regulated to B block. I dream of the day when I will be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. Oh, I don't think we sell hamburgers. I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. Alright, what's this? This rope is it. Yep, they laid the outline of the victim's body. Oh, I see. So instead of chalk, they've used some kind of, like, stiff rope to do the outline. Okay. So, wait. The victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You'd be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. Completely upside down. The car where the body was found. The lock on the boot is busted. The body was found in the boot of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car. Just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. Alright, what else have we got here? The visitors park is through there. I can see the lunch lane car over there. Far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking steak. And that strike is a little creepy. She's right, it's creepy. This is like cow cannibalism. I think I'm out of things. Oh. What's this? Looks like a note. Look, something's written on it. 675. 2nd of December. You're right, let's see. 6 to 7S. That's got to be a date at the end, right? 12/2. There's a name on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Also, what does it mean, Mr. Wright? Am I supposed to know? Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. Sure, Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. He might. It could be the case file number. We can't turn this over? Everything else I could turn over. Did I do it wrong? Something else in there. Man, what a boring strap. What's so wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know. Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. It's hard to come by, you know. I see the series is as popular as ever with kids. Let's check we didn't miss anything here. Like the strap. This I did. Drunk, you look like I do during the finals. Never mind, it's nothing. Alright, okay, I think I've got everything with that. But how come I can't rotate this? Need no rotation option. Police officer's gone. Where'd he go? The officer buggered off on us. Oh, there he is. Okay, my bad. Tell me about Lana. There's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. Now that's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And prospector tomorrow was none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... The sister's bi. She's sleeping with everybody. Okay. There's something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about, clearly. I apologize, Bambino. Something must have gotten to me. Probably it's this drink that I keep, like, downing while I'm at work. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill wind? Someone's up to something here, but who? Okay. Office atmosphere. The atmosphere? Why do we care about their atmosphere? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. Rumors are just rumors, aren't they? I'm trying to spread my chips out more so I can find the small ones, because every now and then I accidentally get a big one. And it's awkward and embarrassing. But these are prosecutors. We're talking about evidence is everything to them. If you followed the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's yes.